Good morning. It's Tuesday morning and we are just preparing now for the first leg of our journey. So as you can see, we have our suitcases. There's two of them there. One's hiding behind the other. There we go. We're taking our pillows with us because I need extra height for my neck because my neck's still not quite right. Over here we have our rucksacks. The black one is my camera rucksack. It's a low pro flip side 600 AW. Sorry, 400 AW. And it's got our camera equipment, my laptop. Sorry, it's got my camera equipment because obviously Alan's camera equipment will be coming with us on the journey unpacked because he'll be using it as we travel. So it's got my camera equipment, it's got my Kindle, my other Kindle, my laptop and so on and so forth. Alan's rucksack is containing our day-to-day stuff, my purse and his wallet, headphones, cables that didn't fit in the first rucksack, so on and so forth. And then we've got a third rucksack there, that's just our clothes for the next 2 days. And look who's appeared.
Where is it?
Under the sink. In the kitchen.
He wasn't specific. Morning everybody.
I don't know if you can hear that, but that's Alan saying good morning. So we're just in the process of getting the house sort of locked down. My mum was very kindly going through a whole bunch of stuff that I need to make sure that I've done before I leave. Have you emptied your fridge? Yes, Mum, I have. I did it yesterday. I actually did it on Sunday because bin day here is a Monday and it made sense to empty out the fridge and get everything in the bin and away rather than it sitting here for 3 weeks rotting. Yikes. So they fed us last night, which was lovely. So now all we have to do is have our coffee because, as we know, in the Alan and Chelle household, every day starts with
Coffee!
Yes, it does. Then we need to get our suitcases and everything in the car, lock the house down and we're good to go.
We've just got to get the alligator in the house so that when burglars come and eat some.
We don't have an alligator.
Sorry, it's a crocodile. I always get them two mixed up.
We don't have a crocodile either.
Well, at least let's let the snakes go.
You wouldn't have snakes in the
No,
house.
they frighten me more than they frighten any burglars. Anyway, good morning. Coffee time. Let's get the day started. Okay guys, that's it. We're well, I'm in the car. What I'm doing, I'm just waiting for Chelle. Just putting a little few bits and bobs on, locking up, and we're about to set off. It's time is it? 7:45. We're going to amble because we're going through the last of the traffic, the rush hour traffic. So, first stop,
Breakfast!
McDonald's. Asda. We're in Asda and going up the escalator, and they've actually got a Halloween display. They've really got the tone. Yeah, there's a future star of Fright Night. The spider. Yeah. I've slept in beds like that where your feet come out, even at my height. Beware of the grim. 60 quid? There you go, £60. Oh, look, spider. Still frightened to death of spiders. Okay guys, we decided to come the scenic route. the reason why we're actually taking the coast road. What we're doing is we're going to visiting Michelle's grandparents' graves.
Yes.
This is your mum's
dad
at the moment. So here we are in Carnoustie at what church is this?
This is Carney Bride Old Parish Church, I think it's called.
You can see quite an old church. There we have Michelle putting flowers on a grandfather, on a maternal grandfather's grave. So you have a story about the wake, do you?
I have a story about the funeral actually. My mum always said that Grandad was looking down on us and laughing. The day of the funeral was, oh, the weather was terrible. It was torrential rain, really bad. And they dug out the grave the night before, or a couple of days prior, and it kept collapsing under the weight of all the water. So while they shored it up with scaffolding boards and whatever they could lay their hands on, we ended up having the church service and then going straight to the wake, having the wake and then coming here for the burial itself. And my mum always said that Grandad would have killed himself laughing. So yeah.
So he went to his own wake.
No, they didn't take the coffin to the.
No, but he wasn't buried before the wake.
No, he wasn't. No.
Oh well. And that's where he ended up, Howard Stark. Guys, here we are at the second cemetery. This is Michelle's grandfather on her father's side, her dad's dad. Sandwell Cemetery, and I think we've locked somebody off. Yes, we have. They can go round. Oh, it's the council workers, stuff him. Yeah, the reason I'm saying that, see that guy, that council worker there, we've just followed him up the road at 3 miles an hour because obviously he's got nothing else to do. give Michelle a bit of a private moment. Here we are, guys. No! We're in England, and we're also host in the back of a wagon.
No, we didn't.
We nearly went into the back of that truck.
No, we didn't.
You sure?
Positive.
I thought you were stopping at the services in Gretna.
I said I'd stop at the next services. They're 21 miles.
Ah. So Michelle decided that the services in England would be better than the services in Scotland.
Well, Alan's been toying about with his camera for the last 20 minutes waiting for us to cross the border, so I figured, you know, I'd put him out of his misery and actually just do it. So that's it?
No, that's an excuse.
Also, by the time we get to the next services, there'll be less than 100 miles to go, so...
Okay, get my doors on. Okay guys, that's us in Manchester now, and as you can probably tell, we're in Manchester with Manchester weather. Which is just about normal. If it's like this tomorrow, we won't anywhere. Looks like we're having a restful day. Well, what's that? 5:20, not done too badly. Okay, see you in a bit. Okay guys, here we are at my dad's house. We'll give you a quick tour.
I will be on next episode.
Yeah. You seen? Is that's me and Michelle's wedding photograph? That's my mum. A very old picture of my mum. Okay guys, here we are at my dad's house. We'll give you a quick tour.
I will be on next episode.
Yeah. You seen? Is that's me and Michelle's wedding photograph? That's my mum. A very old picture of my mum. That's my grandparents. My dad's dad, and that's my aunties with my mum in the middle. My mum's sisters. My niece.
The niece.
My niece.
I've been the niece, isn't it?
The Hall of Fame.
Shame. All of shame. Rogues Gallery, that.
Rogues Gallery.
The granny hut, so they can sit in there and look out on the garden. It's a bit too wet to go out in the garden. And the kitchen. And we're having pie and 3 chips each. Meat pie and chips. And utility room. The view of the garden. And I think it's time for a cup of tea. Okay guys, that's us. It's 9 o'clock now, we're settling down. I've got loads of editing to do, so with that, I'm going to call it for tonight. I don't know what we're going to do tomorrow. It all depends on the weather. Might take you around here, show you some of the places where I grew up. Particularly seeing as I grew up in a mining village, and they've got all about Avafan on at the moment. So with that, it's a good night from me.
And it's a good night from him.
It's a good night from my dad.
Good night. Good night.